Yeah. Now, if you're not living under a rock, then you'd know that Dragon Ball Legends actually updated, and they actually added something that actually contributes to leveling up your friendship rank to make the Zenkai grind much easier than it was. So I'm just gonna update the video that I released, because I actually did make a video on friendship levels, like, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, not too long ago from when this is being uploaded. This is being uploaded on the 15th of April 2020. But yeah, let me just get into what the update basically was. It actually just added a piece of equipment which actually allows you to get your friendship level higher much faster because of the buffs that the equipment gives. So what it does, it gives you a certain percentage more than you would get if you didn't have the equipment. And the good thing about the equipment is you can actually have 3 of that same equipment on one person. So you literally be leveling up a lot faster in terms of the friendship rank than you would have before. So what I have in this video still applies. It's just a little bit in addition. I'm just going to explain that quickly now. So if you didn't know, there's a currency in the game called Z medals, and you can only get them through summoning. And how you actually get them is you need to have a character that's at least 14 stars, or 7 plus, or 7 red, whatever you want to call it, the maximum amount of stars that you can have. So if that unit has 9,999 Z power, then any additional Z power that you get for that unit will actually be exchanged for the Z medals that you can actually use in the shop. So basically, if you already maxed out a unit, you'll just be getting these currencies instead. But you can only unlock the shop once you at least get one unit that has 14 stars. So I've got a few units that's 14 stars. Anyone that's pretty much been playing the game a long time or a while, just to know that you would have a maximum amount of Z power for a unit, then you can actually just go to that store and then buy the equipment there, which will actually benefit your friendship level. Now, just to show you, I'm going to show you something that I was going to show you later in this video, because this is just an updated video. Like, this 2 minutes isn't in the original video. Well, it'll be like 4 minutes, but it's not in the original video. But just to add on, I'm going to go to stories. So if I go to part 2, I believe it's book 1 chapter 9, that mission there, it actually gives you 900 friendship points. Now I'm going to do the same mission, but I'm going to use Gohan, because I'm actually working on Gohan Zenkai grind at the moment. And I'm going to show you that with the equipments that I got, I'm actually going to get a lot more friendship points than 900 just because of the equipments. So I'm going to speed it up here so you can see everything. Then you can see at the end that I did the maths to show you how much friendship points I got, and that speaks for itself. Now that I've shown you me doing the actual run, you can actually see that I earned 1053 friendship points, which is actually 153 more friendship points than I would have got without the new equipment, which the update brought. So this is only in my case, because obviously my equipments are going to be different to yours, but there's not a high difference in what you can get on the equipment. There's only 1%, 2%, or 3% in addition for each slot. So you want to get 3% for each slot, then you would get a Z plus equipment. I unfortunately only had 2 A's and a B, so I was just doing my best with what I had. But yeah, if you can get a Z plus equipment for this specific friendship equipment, then you'd obviously get more friendship points than I got in this video. But this is just me showing you how I used it, so that you could actually get more friendship points. You would use it the same way. It just depends on what equipment you got, because yours will have different stats. I know the video just started and I've already been talking for 3 minutes, but that's the new update covered. So this is just a little update. Everything here, if you've already seen this video, is going to be the same. So I'm going to play the intro, because I haven't even played the intro yet. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm going to show you how to get the most friendship points in Dragon Ball Legends. So yeah, let's get it.
This is what is known as a Super Saiyan that is essentially
Yeah, my name is Akashi, and in this video we're going to be covering the fastest way to increase your friendship level. Now, I've done a video on this before, but the game's updated and it's changed a bit, so I wanted to cover it in a better way and give you the precise details with everything you need to know about friendship levels. Now, before I get into that, I got one thing to ask you. You probably know I'm going to ask you, but go ahead and press the subscribe button, please. Like, if I'm definitely gonna help you in this video, or you can decide at the end when I do help you because you're here for this reason, then just show that support. It doesn't hurt you in any way to press that red button. And if you got any questions, of course, definitely leave a comment because I reply to all comments. But yeah, let's get into it now. Now, friendship levels. It started as a feature in the game which was specifically just there to help out Shallot. So obviously you get everyone's friendship level just to level 1, and that would be enough for you to teach that move to Shallot, and you can actually attach their special move onto Shallot. Now obviously not everyone's special move could be attached to Shallot, so you had to look at everyone's special moves and see obviously who you could attach to XYZ, like whose special move you could attach to Shallot. But that feature's still in the game, but that's not what you're here for. That's just a little cover up. But now you can actually get the friendship level up so that you can actually Zenkai awaken units, and that's pretty much the main feature why you're probably here. So let's just talk about the fastest ways to get into increasing your friendship level, and I'll talk more in general about other things. So the first thing I'm going to say is, you can see it on the right, the obvious thing if you didn't know, but playing the Let's Fight event is actually the fastest way to increase your friendship level, because that event literally just boosts your friendship level so much. It gives you the most amount of points for the friendship level. So if you want to increase your friendship level fast, definitely play that game mode. However, the only downside for this game mode is that, or this battle mission, whatever you want to call it, is that you can only play this once a day. Now at the moment there's 2 there. There's Let's Fight 1 and Let's Fight 2 at the time I'm making this video. There has been Let's Fight 3 before, but that was only there for a limited amount of time, so it might come back, it might not. By the time you're watching this, it might be permanently there, I don't know. But at the moment there's only Let's Fight 1 and Let's Fight 2. So for every day that it's here, and it even encourages you to do this on the daily missions tab, you should actually play it. So choose what unit you want to get their friendship level up, and then definitely play that. That is way faster than the other methods I'm going to show you. But keep in mind that you can only do these once a day, so it's probably not your best bet, but it's one that you should actually do every day because it's the easiest thing. Now, just to give you some evidence, some receipts, I did my research. I went onto the Game Press Dragonball Legends site, and it actually tells you how much friendship points that you can get from each battle. Now here you can see that the Let's Fight 1 and 2, they both offer you 25,000 friendship points. So in respect to what you're going to learn later on in the video with me explaining how other ways you can actually get friendship points, which are actually very fast, because you have to consider that you can only play this Let's Fight battle, each of them, once a day. You just know that 25,000 is going to be a lot, but you'll see why as I explain later in the video. But bear in mind, Let's Fight, they give you 25,000 each. Now, if you're not playing the Let's Fight event, the fastest way to get your friendship level up would be by playing the story mode. Now, all the story modes out of everything in the game will actually level up your friendship level fastest, besides from the Let's Fight event. But there was a specific mission early in the game, before the story had even progressed. I'm talking about like before there was even part 3 or beyond. Now, the first mission I'm going to talk about, you probably knew it already if you've searched this video before, but considering the game's updated, there's another mission, but I'm going to get into that and give you everything about them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is part 2, book 1, chapter 9. Now this mission here, I'm going to put all the maths on the screen as well, so you can know how much you're getting out of it, because it does tell you how much friendship points that you'll need to actually get to the next level of friendship points, or the next section. Now, to display how much points you actually get, so you can actually take what I'm saying as fact, because I got to bring the evidence to the table, I'm going to be using Nail, because I haven't used them in any story mode or anything like that. And before you've actually played any story or anything like that with any character, their friendship point starts at 1,583, as you can see. And then obviously, depending on how much friendship points they have after the battle I'm going to do, which is part 2, chapter 1, book 9. I mean, book 1, chapter 9. I keep getting that mixed up. But after I do that, you'll see the result in friendship points. Then obviously you do the maths and you get your answer. Now, from that story, being part 2, book 1, chapter 9, you actually get 900 friendship points. So if you completely just keep replaying that repeatedly, each time you'll be getting 900 friendship points, and that's quite a lot compared to any other missions in the story. So that's the first mission that you can do. I recommend this one because the enemies are actually pretty easy to defeat. Like, they're not actually strong at all, considering they're in part 2 of the story mode. That's pretty early on. I don't even think Shallot had Super Saiyan 1 yet. So yeah, bear that in mind, that the enemies are very easy to beat, so you can just level up much faster. But I'm gonna explain the next story mode now. So this next part of the story, Shallot has actually got Super Saiyan 3. We're going all the way, we're making a big jump, to part 6, book 1, chapter 8. Now here in this one, I did the same thing like I did in the other story mode that I explained, and you actually get 1080 friendship points. I used Chaozu as the example because I haven't used them in any story mode, so that I could give you the exact amount of friendship points, the evidence to the table like I said. And obviously you start with 1583, and I ended up with 503, so you could do the maths, and I ended up with 1080. So there we go with that. So the reason I gave you both is because the first one, part 2, book 1, chapter 9, it's easier to defeat, but it gives less friendship points. But I actually recommend doing that one because it's easier to defeat. So the fact that you'll be able to clear it faster makes it more worthwhile, considering that there's only about 180 difference in friendship points that you get from each story mission. So although the one in part 6 actually gives you way more friendship points, like not way more, but it's more than part 2, the fact that it gives you more is obviously good, but it's not significant enough for you to waste your time. So you'd actually be getting more friendship points doing part 2 stories, because the enemy is easier to beat than if you was to do part 6. So that's why I gave you both of them in that order. So depending on what you're trying to do, it's up to you of course, but I recommend doing the story in part 2. That's my advice. Now, seeing the comparisons between Let's Fight and the story mode, you can see that, wow, like 25,000 to getting 1,000 or 900 every run, like that's gonna be a very long grind. And I understand, like, the Zenkai grind is ridiculous for the friendship points, but this is currently the only ways, or the fastest ways, that you can actually get your friendship points up. So whatever's there, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, then I just recommend play Let's Fight every day and just using that. That's what I do. Only when I'm really adamant about trying to get someone's friendship points up will I ever resort to the story mode, but these are the only things you can resort to. But yeah, that's all you pretty much needed to know in this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, hopefully you guys learned something, hopefully it helped you guys out. But yeah, besides from that, hopefully we can stick to our deal. Press the subscribe button if I definitely helped you out. Even if I didn't help you out, if you enjoyed the video, press the subscribe button. But yeah, besides from that, I'm not too fussed about likes, but definitely leave a comment. Comments is where it's at, because I like the interaction. If you got questions, I'll definitely answer them. I reply to all comments. Video requests specifically, I love video requests because it makes the content specific to you. If you want me to make something, then it will be labeled as a video request, and I'll just put your comment at the start of the video, then you'll know that it's for you. But it could also help other people out, or it could just be an entertainment factor. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video again. But besides from that, hey, I guess my name is Akashi, if you didn't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.